Today on the channel from Mattel Wrestlemania Elite Series 2023, we got the Wrestlemania 18 edition of The Rock.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WrestleMania 2023 Elite unboxing and review. And today from WrestleMania 18, we've got The Rock. But remember, for all your WWE and AEW wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle to save 10%. Got to get a deal all day long. And of course, The Rock, WrestleMania 18, one of the biggest matches of all time. Of course, when he took on Hollywood Hulk Hogan, meeting of two different generations of wrestlers. Quite the match. If you were watching it live, it was really quite the thing, but it's still very cool to watch all these years later. And this one represents that one just perfectly in action figure form. So we'll find out. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what The Rock's up to at WrestleMania 18. There it is. Got the WWE logo. You got The Rock, all kinds of pieces in there, extra hands. You got the Mean Gene Build-A-Figure parts, of course. You got The Rock, Glamour Shot, Elite logo, and then the new WrestleMania Hollywood logo up there. True Effects, Certified Authentic Mattel Elite, The Rock on the side. And there's old Dwayne himself looking good, looking like a young Alex Rodriguez right there, or Derek Jeter. I think it's Alex Rodriguez. He, to me, always looked more, but like some people do say Derek Jeter too. I don't know, but there it is. And then on the back, there's the old Rock. Got the Glamour Shot, got the tail of the tape, you got the blurb, you got the big cross sell down below, and Mean Gene as well. Remember, we're unboxing all these on the channel, so make sure you do subscribe. And then at the very end, we're going to rank this entire wave and build the Mean Gene, so you don't want to miss that video either. So without further ado, let's see what's going on with the old Rock. From Miami, Florida. Oh, beautiful this time of year. I was in Miami for the Motorhead cruise back in the day, and I remember I was at the like tip of Miami or something, and where the ocean was or whatever, and they were like, yeah, in about 5 years this will all be underwater, and slowly the ocean is taking Miami over, and could be closer day by day. So stay tuned, you Miamians. You better watch out for that. Height 6'5", 260 pounds. Finisher, the good old Rock Bottom. Career highlights: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion. The Great One defeated Hollywood Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 18 in the most electrifying match in WrestleMania history. I think WrestleMania 6 would argue that, but that's just me. That's just me. But there it is. Let's get The Rock out of the package here, see what all the fuss is about. And there's fuss. There's fuss. See you later. Goodbye. How about The Rock in the plastic prison? Got the extra hands, got the Mean Gene legs there. You got The Rock, of course, giving the old Great One pose. And The Rock is locked in at the arm. I think this is the first one figure in this wave that has been locked in. So, interesting note for those keeping track at home. Pull these hands out. We got all kinds of hands with The Rock. And I like what I'm seeing. He comes ready to fight. He's got two fists of fury. Just like Hollywood Hogan as well. So they both got fists. They're not playing by the rules. Oh, this hand too. Ah, there it is. Goodbye. See you later. Get out of here. And we got The Rock doing Rock things. We're going to put him off to the side, looking good. Of course, we got the Mean Gene Okerlund legs, just the legs running around there. Of course, these are great legs because you could use these for almost any Build-A-Figure. You could use them for Danny Davis, use them for Paul Ellering. You could use these legs for Rick Rude. So you can really hobble together some Build-A-Figure pieces from others. That's a pro tip out there. Sometimes you can get discounted legs from an older line if you're trying to complete a Build-A-Figure. But I'm going to put these towards Mean Gene, as you guys know. So there it is. And then we get the old hands for The Rock. I said he's got two fists. Of course, you got the Come Bring It hands. You got the long Ricochet fingered hands. We got those. And then you get two gripping hands with The Rock. Surprised Rock didn't come with a microphone. He usually comes with a microphone. Not in this case, so we get that. And that's it. That's it for the accessories. Now we got to break down the Rock figure. Now The Rock, we've had a lot of elites from. This is almost a Rock paint by numbers. Really, the only thing that changes with a lot of the Rock figures is you get a different head and you get different colored design on the tights. Besides that, it's really Rock paint by numbers. He's got to be one of the easier figures for them to do. I guess I should throw in the tattoos. Every once in a while, you know, you got to keep up with the tattoos. But this is before the big tattoos on The Rock. He just had the Brahma Bull on his arm at this time. But you do get the Rock on the front here. You get the Brahma Bull on the back of the tights. And then you get a Rock at an interesting point in his career with his hair. This is about when he said it was about time to shave it all off. Of course, he went bald shortly after this, but this is one of the last hurrahs with Rock with hair. I think. I'm not a connoisseur of his hairline, but I think that's the case. We got 2 Fists of Fury on here, like I did say. Of course, the arms do go all the way around. You got the bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. They're playing all the hits over there at Mattel. We got the hands that move back and forth, of course. You got the ab crunch. Head is removable, head side to side, up and down. You do get the waist articulation. 2 elbow pads on the Rock, and then you get the old Rock splits right there. You do get the thigh cut, double jointed knees, boot cut, and then you get the ankles back and forth and a little bit up and down. I always say it, the ankles are the weakest articulation point on the Mattel figures. I know they want to give us drop down hips and things like that. I would really like more dynamic posing out of the feet. I think that is what they should concentrate on first, but what do I know? That's just what I think. But it definitely looks like the Rock. There's no messing up. You're not going to say, oh, that's the Brooklyn Brawler all day. Nah, you're not going to do that. You know this is The Rock when you see it. Obviously, I think when things are all said and done, I think he's going to be the most famous wrestler of all time. It seems crazy to me. I think of the Ultimate Warriors, even Hogan, the Ric Flairs. But as far as crossover appeal, worldwide appeal, I think more people know who The Rock is than anybody else in the world of wrestling. I think that's just the way it is. And I don't think we've seen Rock's last match. There's a lot of rumors. Maybe this year's WrestleMania. We'll see if that ends up happening. Saying he might fight with his cousin, old Roman Reigns. We'll see what happens with that. But The Rock, I think he's got at least one more in him. And then a Hall of Fame induction, I would have to imagine as well. But an interesting one, this figure. Not a lot of bells and whistles to it, as we know. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? We always got to do that test. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Pick up The Rock. Pick up some stands. Man, you'll be off to the races. Rock looking good there. Of course, we got the Hulkster. I really love this WrestleMania line that it gives us guys that faced each other. Of course, Macho Man and Dusty Rhodes. And then you get The Rock and Hulk Hogan. I really love that aspect of this set. I think that is really cool. I would love to see that in more pay-per-view series. Hey, if it's the Royal Rumble set and you're going to give us Royal Rumble tires, yeah, give us a couple of guys from the Rumble, but give us a match and give us the 2 outfits so we can display them together. I think that is genius on Mattel's part. I think they should keep doing this. Hopefully we see more of that in the future. I guess we'll see what happens there. But you can see Hulkster and The Rock. Now I look at this Hulkster a little bit more. He needed to be a little bit more tan. A little light on the tan here. It's not as hot doggy as I would like it to be. When I look at it, especially next to The Rock. They should almost be the same skin tone color, really, at the end of the day. But very good Rock. Is it great? I don't know. He is the great one after all, but we've had a lot of very similar Rocks over the years. So I can see some people possibly passing, but like I said, the aspect of getting the match together, I think goes a long way and might push some people over the edge that were on the fence for this Rock. So we'll see what happens in the future with these guys. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You picking this Rock up? You passing? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. You might as well like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. You don't want to miss a video. Like I said, we will be ranking this entire wave and building Mean Gene, so you want to stick around for that one for sure. And then don't forget, look at the link in the description below. You can subscribe to the Patreon channel where you can get videos like this much earlier, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, you name it. There's a lot going on the Patreon channel. And best of all, you do support the channel when you're a member of the Patreon. And you can also support the channel picking up a t-shirt over at ProWrestlingTees.com. And don't forget to follow along and check out social media, SirPaul64 over there on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for The Rock, WrestleMania 18 edition from the brand new WrestleMania 2023 Elite set, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.